Hi everyone, Alan Lepofsky here from Constellation Research, and in this video I want to expand upon an idea that my friend Brian Fanzo posted about yesterday, where he was explaining the top 6 sort of power user features that he believes in or follows in Twitter. And the first two that he talks about were Twitter lists and TweetDeck. And what I want to do is go in and talk about how I use those two things sort of combined. So I'm not going to give a full tutorial today on lists. Hopefully you understand what they are. You can create lists. They can be public or private. Public means other people see when they're added to the lists and they can follow those lists. Private means the lists are only to you. You can see the ones you're subscribed to. You can see the ones you're members of. So I've got a whole bunch here listed under different topics, listed under different vendors that I cover, etc. So I categorize people into these lists. But what I do is I come over here into TweetDeck. Let's close this down. And I add columns for those various groups. So you can see, for example, this second column, Constellation, is a group. That group contains my colleagues, some people close to the Constellation family of companies and vendors that I follow, etc. So it's people very specifically related to my job. So it's very easy to add columns with groups. You come over here on the left navigator in TweetDeck, you say add column. You say list. I apologize, I keep using the word groups. I mean the word lists. You come in here and you can easily choose one of those. So for example, next week I will be attending BoxWorks in San Francisco. I have a group, or a list, I keep saying it, a list of people that work at Box that I follow their Twitter accounts. So I select this and say add column. Now TweetDeck automatically adds that column to the far right. So you can see over here, it's now column number 6. There's a little number 6 here. And you can see the icon saying this is a list. There's two different things you can do. You can either click at the top and you can drag this column over. I can make it number 5. I can make it number 4, etc. Or a nice little trick is over here in the left-hand navigator of TweetDeck. You can see icons matching the columns. So I can see that now Box is my third one. I can drag and drop it here. So I can come over and make Box my second column. And let's say for the course of next week, I want to be, following any tweets that I mentioned in, and I want to follow any of the tweets from the people that I follow related to the company Box. Now, the second thing I want to talk about why I think TweetDeck is powerful is what I call what are called search columns. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to add a column. I'm going to click search. And in here, you can enter the terms that you're searching for. Let's start with one simple one. So this top here, this hashtag BoxWorks. It's going to come in, and I'm going to add a column. Again, you're going to see it's going to move it to the far right-hand side. I'm going to come over to my left-hand navigator, and I'm going to drag it to be my third column. So now I have my notifications, the list of people that I follow in a list called Box, and search results for Box. And I can see, or BoxWorks, and I can see any tweets that contain BoxWorks in them. Now, what I want to point out is these columns or these sort of search results don't have to be just a single term. If I click on the settings icon, you can see, for example, in this column, I do a pretty advanced search. I look for any content matching social biz, or I use the operator or, E2O, or future biz, or future of work. So I can create a column that has a whole bunch of things in there. I can get more specific or more granular. I can say only show me the ones that have a certain amount of retweets or likes or replies. Why would you use this? Well, if you're following a very popular topic, you can come in and show me only the ones that other people have engaged with. So instead of putting zeros here, let's say I put in 1, then I'm only going to show tweets that contain one of these hashtags that somebody has retweeted or liked or replied to. So you can add a lot of granularity there. Now, the thing that I like perhaps the most about TweetDeck, and I wish every tool I used had this, think about Facebook or LinkedIn or Yammer or anything else that you're using, is the ability not to just filter on words that you're looking for, but exclude things that you're looking for. So I can come in here and I can say, during the week of South by Southwest, my Twitter stream goes crazy. So don't show me any tweets that contain this term. So you can match sort of include filters, exclude filters, language, retweets, all sorts of things. So TweetDeck is very, very popular. Very, very powerful. I think you can do a lot of cool things. As Brian said, lists and TweetDeck are two of the most important things I think social media people should be using. And I hope this video has showed you how I combine the two and why I like them. So this has been Alan Lepofsky from Constellation Research. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks. Bye.